go, you can kayak. Work it like 3 jobs, ready for a vacate. Like it when we touch down, like it when we spontaneous. So I work as hard as I play. I'm trying to see you in the moonlight, so you can meet me by the poolside. I know you're looking for a good time, yeah. But listen, baby, you just show. Cause this is not a drill, this is how I feel. Pop champagne, I'ma do it for the thrill. Escape with me, I'm saying it maybe. We could take off and then land on a jet ski. Baby, I'll hold you tight. Top shelf with it, I'll show you right.
Welcome back to another album review video. This is your boy DZ, and this is DZ Music, where music equals life. If you are a returning viewer, thank you for coming back and hanging with your boy. If you are a new viewer, welcome to the channel. We are back for another review video, album review that is. And earlier in this week, we reviewed the album by new artists on the scene, new girl group artists on the scene, Flow, and their new album, Access All Areas. You can go and check that video out here. And I thought, why not stick on the theme of groups? So instead, today we will be reviewing one of my favorite albums to come out from the early 2000s of a group, specifically a male group. And we will be reviewing today 112's Chapter 3. Let's get into it. 112 was made up of 4 members. There was Q, Mike, Slim, and Darren, and together they formed the R&B group 112. This album specifically, I still can't say that word. This album was released, Chapter 3 was released in March of 2001. Now, to put that into perspective, how old this album is, I graduated high school in 2001. Just say. So, Chapter 3 was their third album to be released by the group, and it was a smash hit out of the gate. It was everywhere. And everybody knows the one single on this album that was like a major hit for them. So without further ado, let's get into Chapter 3 by 112. So on this album, there are 16 tracks, which include an intro and I think 2 interludes. We will be skipping over the intro and the interludes because interludes and intros work best on an album like Flow's album if they make sense or if they're really, really good. On this particular album, they seemed like they were placed there. So we'll skip through those and we're gonna go right into track number 2, which is Dance With Me. Now, everybody knew this song back in the day. I see you looking at me, I can tell by your face that you see and feeling me, and I really want you to get close to me. So would you dance with me? Dance with me. This was a banger. This was a banger at parties. This was a banger at clubs. This was just when you got on the dance floor. This was part of a DJ's rotation. And I will tell you what is noticeable about this song. It's nice, it's upbeat, it's a fun, nice dance track just to get you grooving. It is a good way to open an album. Like right out the bat, we are starting off way strong, and I love Dance With Me. The other thing with it is that they had this thing in the early 2000s where like they were experimenting with like futuristic sounds, I guess because it was like the turn of the millennium. Like everybody was experimenting with adding like these futuristic sounds. And if you listen to Dance With Me, you can hear the influence of that kind of space age beyond kind of sound with it. It is a great song. It is a good bop. It is nice to dance with. So it is an awesome way to start the album off. Track number 3 on the album. What is this? Numbers in your pocket. I remember when you used to throw those things away. You know what I'm missing? I'm missing the sunglasses. I should have had the sunglasses, the shades on, because he had on the nice shades back in the day. I remember this video so vividly. But track number 3 is It's Over Now. And when I tell you, this was a bop. This was like our male R&B. It was the sound of R&B. And if you know anything about R&B going from the 90s into the 2000s, especially male R&B, it's a certain way that only male artists, especially in an R&B group, can deliver a song. Just like there is a certain way female R&B artists in groups can deliver songs, and they are known for that. It's the same thing with male R&B artists. They both have their strengths, and it is such a great R&B song. Men singing about loss, not loss, but singing about being cheated on. Baby, it's a shame we couldn't get through this. We can't even talk, girl. We don't even kiss. I never would have thought we'd be breaking up like this. But it's over now. It's over now. Such a great song, man. It gave you, even though it was a breakup song, but it's like young breakup song. It's like not teenage, but young love, kind of, late teens, early in your 20s. That's the kind of jam It's Over Now with. And even though it was like a breakup song, everybody loves the song. And they sound amazing on it. The harmonies from 112 is, in my opinion, I thought 112 had, coming from a Boys to Men era, I think they had like one of the tightest harmonies when it came to a male quartet group. So It's Over Now. I love it. I still play it to this day. It's good jam coming from Dance with me. Track number 4 on the album. The reason why there was a nationwide shortage of peaches back in 2001. We have the undeniable hit Peaches and Cream. Now, once again, the guys it's a banger. It's a banger. It was everywhere. Needless to say, this put them on the map because it wasn't just an R&B hit, it was a worldwide hit. And Peaches and Cream, I remember this video, and I remember when this song came out, it was like shock and awe. The video was very subjective of its title, what it was suggesting. God, me and these words. But anyways, if you listen to the song, you will notice that futuristic sounding again in this song that they were experimenting with when it came to the producing of the song. Now, Peaches and Cream is a radio song. It is a banger. Like I said, it was everywhere. It made you feel good. It was fun to dance to. It was fun to joke about people using peaches and cream. And one thing I love about the artists that come, because they are an Atlanta-based group, is that they always seem to put shine on their city, on their state in some way or form. I mean, we know that Georgia is known for its Georgia peaches. So Peaches and Cream, great track by 112. Moving to the next track on the album, we have track number 5, which is actually an interlude, which we will skip and move on to track number 6, which is Missing You. Now, here is where 112 did it right, because they did not stray away from the roots of R&B, and being an R&B male group. When I said this was when I heard this for the first time, when I got the album, I was like, oh yeah. This is just not like a fly by night, just singles, just flashy. They are really singing, and they are really honoring and what it is to be R&B and the style of R&B. So Missing You, sitting here thinking about you and all the things we used to do. I never thought that I would lose you, 'cause you were always my boo. Tell me why'd you have to go away? Got me missing you every day. I mean, it was like they were paying homage to the R&B artists that came before them. Like, this could have easily be sung by Sam Cooke or Marvin Gaye or the Temptations, the OJs. It could have easily been one of their records. And to hear that they went from this futuristic sound for back in that day to coming back to old school and just singing, and that, oh my God, that Missing You was one of my top hits on this album, because it just was so soulful and it was so rich in the vibe of what it meant to be R&B and what it meant to be an R&B male group. It phenomenal. Listen to Missing You. We are moving into track number 7 on the album, which is All I Really Want Is You. Now, if coming from Missing You, which is straight old school R&B, and then we go back to the futuristic sound. Now, back in 2001, there was a lot of pop acts out. So you had the NSYNCs, you had the Britneys, you had the Christinas, you had all these. Pop was everywhere. Pop had made its resurgence and it had taken over. All I Really Want Is You. This track is the only track on the album that is reminiscent or tried. I won't say tried, but kind of catered to that pop era that was going on then. It is pop again. It's a little it is heavily influenced by that futuristic sound. I don't know if it was really in the guys' wheelhouse. I mean, they did a good job on the track. It's kind of very mechanical, like especially when it gets to the chorus. All I really want is you. Believe what I said is true. It really doesn't give any more than that. If anything, the production on it is what stands out on this song. But I think if they had to redo this, I don't think All I Really Want Is You would be on this album at all. It just didn't fit. It didn't fit. It didn't have enough R&B for it to even be considered an R&B song. It literally is a pop song that R&B artists happen to sing. So is it a bad track? It isn't a bad track. I just don't think it fit for 112. Moving to the next track on the album, we have track number 8, which is Don't Hate Me featuring Twista. Now, here's where we get back on track. Don't Hate Me alone is a standout because of the production of this song. This song, I think, was so well done because you have like this Spanish kind of feel. You have the guitar in it. It gives us kind of that Spanish vibe, and it gives what I love about it, and I specifically about the production, is it gives new school for when it was back then, and then it gives old school. It gives old school. It gives new school. I mean, when it comes to the chorus, and when it comes to the production itself. But then it changes when it gets to the verses, and it's so amazing that the verses are strictly old school. They sound like they are something out of the 70s. And then you come back and you bring it back to the chorus. Don't be mad, your girl wants to get with me. It's not my fault, your girl's really feeling me. She said she didn't have a man, I didn't have a man. What are the others? Very, very well done. Whoever wrote and produced this, they really did a good job on this. I mean, combining two eras of the sound of the sound of today from back then, and then bringing in the sound of old school when you hear that, and it sounds like it really sounds like it, and I don't want to diminish it, but it sounds like something off of a stage play. Like if you would hear kind of a little bit in a musical, like the guy's telling the other guy, don't be mad, your girl's with me, don't step to me, you need to go check her, don't check me. And then the kicker of it all is that you bring in Twister, one of the fastest rappers to be out in the early 2000s, and I never knew how to this day he is able to rap so fast. Aside him and Busta Rhymes, I don't know how they do it, but Twista kills it. It literally, I don't know how long his verse was, but it's quite a while, because he rode that beat. He wrote it. And one of the lines that kills me the most is he says, don't check the pimp, go check your fire. Don't be mad. It really should have been a single, because it really is a good track. It is an awesome, not good, it is an awesome track. Along the production, the guys sound amazing on it. I had to give it, I think it's Mike who sings the verses on this. Mike is amazing on it. So, track number 9 on the album is actually an interlude, so we will skip over that and move into track number 10. Track number 10 on the album is I'm a Player. 112, for this being their third album and it's just being named Chapter 3, you would probably think like, oh, okay, it's probably just gonna be a album of radio hits, but it wasn't, or just a collection of songs. But that wasn't the case, because this album was put together so well. They did such a good job of blending old school R&B with new school R&B and experimenting with different sounds that were new for back then. I'm a Player is an old school groove. It is a groove that probably your uncle, your granddaddy, or somebody in the 70s would have probably sung. It makes me laugh every time I hear it because of the lyrics. And whoever wrote this, they had some real good ones, because I don't think it would fly in today's, but I digress. But how's it go? I'm a player, girl, I thought you knew. When you started messing around with me, you knew I wouldn't be good to you. Lyrically, it is amazing. I have to give it, even though the message of the song is like kind of, but lyrically it is good. But when it comes to that chorus and their harmonies, but when I do get ready to settle down, Baby, the first one I'm calling is you. Now, what a way to put a message in the song. But it is funny though, and I was thinking about this when I was getting ready to review this. I was like, it's crazy the kind of stuff you can put into music, the stuff you can say over a nice harmony and some nice vocals and a great production, and practically just say anything because it sounds good. But if you listen to it, you're like, wait, what did you just say? I'm a Player is a great old school bop. I like it, even though every time I listen to it, it makes me laugh. So listen to I'm a Player, and if you don't be like, but it sounds good. Next on the album, we have a song that I think a lot of babies were made to. This was Sweet Love. Girl, I want your body close, you on top of me. I wanna make love, sweet love, all night long, till the rising of the sun. Bring your body close to mine, feels so right. Don't let go of me, I wanna make love. So good, so good. Such a great song. Talking about baby making music. This song, Sweet Love, was baby making music. This was, back in 2001, we had actual CDs. So we made CDs. So if you had that, making love playlist, or you had that sexy time, someone's so fucking old. If you had that, that playlist for when you Sweet Love was probably on it. And I have to say, this song sounds really good. The one thing I love about this song, I have to give it to the guys, is their harmonies on it. It's amazing. It's amazing. I love how they harmonize. I love how they sound together. I love that they sound so in sync as a group when they sing. Sweet Love is a hit. Hope you are enjoying this review of 112's Chapter 3. If you are enjoying this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for when I post new videos. Let's get back to the review. Track number 12 on the album is one of my favorite songs off of this album again, and it is Smile. Another night and it seems that he made you cry yourself to sleep, reminiscing of how it could have been. You found pleasure in this man, and you felt like an autumn leaf. For his lies now you wanna leave. Baby, give me one chance, 'cause I believe that I can make you smile. I know 1,000. I can't do the harmonies like how they did it, but I am a sucker for a love song, and Smile, oh my god. See, I'm smiling right now. The production on this song, the harmonies are crazy. I'll never, never make you cry. So pretty, baby, dry your eyes. I promise, baby, you're too... I I can't even. I can't do it because I'm not Q, and I'm not in an R&B group. I'm not in 112. Smile. Such a great song. Like, oh my God, it's such a great love song. It's such a. Oh, it's not talking about, you know. I love that, you know, as one of the things a male R&B group can do is they can sing about making love. Talking about freaky stuff. They can talk about breakup stuff, and then they can turn around and charm you with something like Smile. I know 1,000 times you've sat alone and cried. Ugh. I can't even do it. But Smile is a great song. It is a song that'll make you smile. It'll make you feel good. If you know somebody who's going through a breakup, or, you know, it's one of those songs, like, you know, if you have I think it would be perfect for someone who is trying to, like, get with somebody, but they've had a hard time, and they hard time trusting somebody new. And, you know, this, you know, giving it another chance, giving it another go, you know. It's a great song. I love this one. Moving to next track on the album we have is Caught Up. So, like I said, it's kind of funny because side note, what if albums dictated, what if your life was dictated by an album? Which album would it be? That's a good question. And I say that because if you think about how the tracks are laid out on this album, they're laid out very, very well. I think they're put together very well. I wouldn't change a thing on this. The only track that like I said, would probably not make the cut was probably All I Really Want Is You. But other than that, I love every track on this album. But the roller coaster of what the topics and the themes of the songs is a lot. So, you know, like, I was just thinking about that. But Caught Up is a great song. It is, the song is talking about when whoever you are, male, female, or everything else in between, when you get caught up in a situation, like you're with somebody, but then you get caught. Now you got caught, and now you don't want to lose your number one because you got caught with number two, if that makes sense, or what they would say, your side piece these days. So that's what Caught Up is talking about. I have to say, I love this track for 112. I like the guys on it, who, if there was another artist, I would say this song fits. And I think, and this is only me, I think it probably was influenced, is Michael Jackson. It totally sounds like a track Michael Jackson would sing. It's an amazing track, and I think that is a huge compliment that, you know, Mike would sing this song, because it gives reminiscence of MJ himself. Tell me, how did I get caught up? And you have the drums in this situation. Don't wanna. They even sound like Michael on this song. I like Caught Up a lot for 112. I think it is an amazing track. Subject matter in songs. Do they? I don't know. But hey, you be the judge. You let me know in the comments section. Great song, one Caught Up. Now we get track number 14, which is Do What You Gotta Do. Now, this is such a quintessential R&B male dominated song here. It really is. And honestly, it is a good song. It is a great song. I love it. Sorry I lied to you, but I'm not sorry that I fell deep in love with her. So baby, do what you gotta do. It is a simple, when I say simple, I'm talking production wise. There's not a lot going on. And I like that about R&B music too. I like that in music general, is that sometimes there is not a lot going on, but just by the rhythm of the song and the vibe of the song, it can be a hit. And Do What You Gotta Do is no exception. Now, I have to say again, if albums were dictating your life, Do What You Gotta Do is another song that we have to be like, it's like, okay, so you fell in love with someone else, so you're basically telling me to do what I gotta do. It is a good song. It is a great track. I listened to it. I love this track on the album. Like I said, the production is not too much, but it's that laid back R&B sound, laid back vibe kind of groove, and it didn't need a lot. It was like the message of the song and the guys singing, and I like that because it highlighted their vocals in it, and it's a great track. So track number 15 on the album we get now is Still in Love. So, and this was so funny. We go from 14, which is we go from actually track 13 was saying caught up, you got caught red-handed, and then 14, Do What You Gotta Do, and now we're track number 15, which is I Think. And now you think, well, basically the lyrics are like, the chorus is like, I think you're a beautiful woman, and I think that you deserve a good man. I think that I should be the one for you, so baby, won't you take my hand? So again, we go back to a love song, and we go to telling a woman like she is beautiful, how we love her, how, you know, I think you should be with me, and everything is peaches and cream, and no pun intended, and roses coming up. So I think is a great R&B song. Like I said, only a lot of times only male R&B groups can go from being messy and being, you know, getting caught in situations to again being in love, and just giving that other person that's confidence, like, I think you're a beautiful woman, I think you deserve a good man, and you know, that's confidence. That's what we want. It's like that alpha male kind of aesthetic, if you were to say. I will say with this song, I love the guys on this. I love their harmonies on this, but their harmonies sound like a totally different R&B group. And I want somebody, do I want somebody to tell me? No, I'll say it anyway. But if you agree with me, put it in the comment section. They sound on their harmonies on this spitting image of Dru Hill. Now, you would know Dru Hill because they're another R&B group who was big in, this time, was big as 112 at this time in music. So I was shocked because I listened to it and I'm like, if you listen to their harmonies, they literally sound like Dru Hill, which I'm not knocking because they sound amazing on it. I think it's a beautiful song. I love the production in this. I love the piano in this. I like that it is like I would say kind of inspirational. It's kind of feel good, kind of happy vibe on the production side. The lyrics are good. They're, you know, the message is good in the song. I just think track-wise, coming from Do What You Gotta Do and Caught Up, and now I'm Still in Love, you know. But, you know, hey, it's R&B. We go through the emotions. It's called rhythm and blues for a reason. So great job on Still in Love. Nope, sorry, I think. So we come to the last track on the album, which is Still in Love. Talk about a roller coaster. Now, if you were a significant other and you had to deal with a person who went through all these emotions in the span of, I don't remember how long this album is, maybe close to an hour. Let's see how long this album was. And they went through all these emotions in, I don't know. Okay, I still don't know how long it is. But if you had to deal with someone who went through these emotions, let's say in an hour's time, you would probably think like, this person is not right. They're got a few screws loose. You would probably say they probably are an Aquarius. And if you did, shame on you. Shame on you, because I'm an Aquarius. And we're not, no, not Aquarius. You would probably say Scorpio. If I'm right, let me know in the comments section. I'm not an expert at astronomical signs, but if I'm right, let me know, because we went through a dichotomy of emotions listening to this album. But Still in Love is a great love song. It's a great way to close out the album, and I have to say the guys sound amazing on it, and they do a good job. They really do a good job on, I think, Still in Love, I'm a Player, Missing You, of really giving us that old school R&B group sound. They really do. On those tracks, they really do a good job. And I love that they did a dichotomy of new and old on this, and how they changed up their sound when it came to different songs. So great job on Still in Love. Baby, I'm still in love. Girl, I'm still in love with you. In spite of something you put me through. Well, I'm still in love with you. Baby, I'm still in love. Girl, I'm still in love with you. What a way to close out the album. Great job on this. But I would say again, the roller coaster of emotions, I would say, no, this person is not quite right. 112, what can I say? For me, chapter 3 is, it lives here in my heart. I know every track on this. If anybody plays it, I would know immediately where it came from. This was such a great album. Such a great album. And to think it was just named Chapter 3. And I think, honestly, if it didn't have the hits that it had on it, like Over Now and the biggest hit, Peaches and Cream, I don't think maybe more people, yeah. Well, it was big, but I mean, because titles have, titles mean something. So for it to just be named Chapter 3 and to be such a great album, great job on the production side, great job on the guys side. Listen to 112. Go now and stream 112. Stream their first 2 projects and stream this one, Chapter 3 by 112. Again, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you made it all the way to this far, special thank you so much. This is your boy DC, and you can follow me on all my social medias. There's DZ Music on Instagram, DZ Music 84 on Instagram. We have DZ Music 84 on TikTok, and also we have now DZ Music on X, formerly known as Twitter. There will be stuff uploaded to Twitter very soon. And don't forget to follow your boy here on YouTube. This is a brand new channel for me, so I am doing all I can to get it up and going and to make fun videos for you all about albums that are new and albums from back in the days. If you like this video, like I said, hit that thumbs up. Give your boy a like, share, and comment. And make sure to hit that notification button. Make sure to stay tuned for new video uploads coming this Tuesday. We have a new video for you. It is a good one. It's a little different, but I think you guys will like it. Until next time, this is your boy DZ, and I will see you on the next video.
Yippee-ki-yo, yippee-ki-yay, work it like 3 dots, ready for a vacate, like it when we touch.